Hi there, I've got your astrological forecast and spiritual guidance for the upcoming week beginning today, Sunday, February the 22nd. This week's video is entitled Trust Your Gut. Okay, let's take it back for a minute. We are in the middle of a huge transition on the earth plane. We are moving from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age. We are actively moving forward. This is a 2,500 year cycle, so this is a big shift. We just had Neptune and Saturn both move into the beginning of the zodiac, into Aries, creating complete new cycles for these two guys. Neptune is in a 168 year cycle, Saturn in a 30-year cycle. And what does that mean for us? It's big stuff. And it is time that we take a look and use the keynote of the Soul Sister channel. Life is lived from the inside out. And that is what our video is about today. Trust your gut. On Wednesday, we have Mercury going retrograde in Pisces for 3 weeks. So this is portending the next 3 weeks are going to be kind of confusing. Let's talk about what a retrograde is, and specifically Mercury retrograde, because this is one of the ways we can really look at astrology and see how it works. So a retrograde planet, the orbit around the sun is elliptical for our planets. So at some point during the year, 3 times a year for Mercury, it looks to us like the planet is going backwards in the sky. Now, this is an illusion. It's not true physically, but it does have an energetic shift. And Mercury is all about communication, transportation. So what the purpose of the retrograde is, 3 times a year, we take a step back. We review our communications. How are we communicating? Are we communicating our true, authentic self? Are we continuing to wear masks to protect ourselves because we feel unworthy? All that stuff. Okay, this is a good opportunity to really look at how we communicate and if we're doing it effectively and if we are doing it to reflect who we truly are. Now, Mercury is in Pisces. Before we get there, I want to say one more thing. We don't take the time to sit back and reflect on how we communicate and really study it and be introspective about it, do we? So what happens is this energy causes disruption in the outer world because we aren't following the natural rhythm of the planet. Our communications get screwed up. Emails go to the wrong place or don't go anywhere at all. We get text messages. We don't know who the heck we are. Or we send a text message to the wrong person and, oh God, what did I just do, right? We could have a flight delay. We could lose our luggage. These are all attributes of Mercury retrograde when we aren't honoring the energy. So I'm going to teach us how to honor the energy these next 3 weeks so that we can keep those disruptions to a minimum, right? And guess what I'm going to talk about? Yes, I'm going to talk about making sure every single day we hook up with our higher self. Every single day. That is our Sun in Pisces affirmation, as a matter of fact. Hooking up with our higher self every single day, becoming balanced and aligned with our authentic self so that we can get the communication that's trying to come through from our souls to help guide our way forward. Mercury is in Pisces. Not a great time for signing contracts or beginning something new or moving forward. It is a great time to take a time out, to meditate, to look at our intuition, to start trusting our intuition, to start observing how our intuition and how our higher self works in our daily lives. So we begin by taking that time out every day. Now, I have the 3 deep cleansing breaths later on in the video, as well as a Sun in Pisces affirmation, a very short little meditation, guided meditation. But you can take that meditation 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And I would recommend 20 minutes if we can do it. Can't do it right away. Just start small. The important thing about taking this time out every day is being consistent. Just do it every day. I don't care if it's a minute. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. But take that time out. Some of us like to meditate using a guide or a discipline. We call that meditation, right? We sit, we om, or we follow a script or something like that. You don't have to get in touch with your higher self that way at all. It can be the easiest way, you guys, to get in touch with your higher self. Here is a hack. Take a walk. Just take a walk. Observe what's going on. Be with yourself. Listen, smell, see. Take that 20-minute walk. See what ideas come into your head. Pay attention every single day. This is going to be very important. We are not going to be able to navigate our way forward unless we learn to use the guidance and direction of our higher self. Nobody out there has our answers. We are in uncharted territory. We have got to learn to trust ourselves and our own leader, our own authority within ourselves to guide us to where we need to go next. That's what we're going to learn to do, not only this week, but at least for the next 3 weeks. The veil is very thin, so we have a great opportunity to be successful at this practice of beginning to understand how it works, to observe how it works. You know, you hear a certain song on the radio and you're like, wow. And it says something to us. Pay attention. If we go, wow, what is the line in the song? What is it trying to tell us? We see a billboard on the highway and it pings something in our minds. What is it trying to tell us? Somebody says something random, but for some reason it hits us in a special way. What is that person, what is our higher self trying to tell us? Let's learn to pay attention this week. We have got to learn to pay attention. If we don't, we're going to end up being just exhausted, depleted, depressed, unfulfilled, and we won't be very happy at all, will we? We won't be happy at all. So that's my big lecture for this week. It's the whole keynote of the Soul Sister channel. It is what we are here on this earth at this time to do. Each one of us has a purpose, a unique purpose, each one of us. And we have to get in touch with that. We have to embrace and express that part of ourselves to help bring the earth and the human family forward into the next age of Aquarius. We have a specific job. Our higher self will direct us as to what we should be doing. Our passion, our desire, that will also direct us as well. So take the time. We're going to take our, Saturday. Don't let me forget about Saturday. We're really working all week long. Saturday, the moon is in Leo, so it's a great time. Make sure that we take the time out on Saturday to appreciate those who nurture and support us. Don't just think it, say it, or do something for the other so that they feel appreciated for what they do and how they support and love us in our lives. And we will have a great Saturday. Let's start the week. Let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Then we will say our Sun in Pisces affirmation, which is quite powerful, especially with the work that we'll be doing this week. Let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, negativity, toxicity, all that nastiness. We see it all flowing out of our bodies, just flowing away to wherever it came from. In its place, we see ourselves being filled with this beautiful light made up of white light, love, and goodwill. Not only does it fill us, all of our bodies, beautiful light, sparkling, it also is deflecting all that evil, low vibration, negativity, nastiness back to where it came from. While we're in this space of white light connected with our higher selves, we will say our Sun in Pisces affirmation. I am a spiritual being in a physical body. The light of my higher self illuminates my path. We'll say the affirmation, we'll stay in this space of white light connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. But like I said earlier, let's make it a little longer every day. We can use this little guided meditation to help us hook up and align and become familiar with our higher self. If we are looking for some help and guidance, use this as like a little springboard, and then you can go off and we can do whatever we want to become balanced and aligned. Let's say our Sun in Pisces affirmation together. I am a spiritual being in a physical body. The light of my higher self illuminates my path. Whoa, that is so powerful, isn't it? Especially what we're talking about this week. We've got to get a relationship with our higher self. I almost forgot. Venus is in Pisces as well, and that's about love and all romance, but it's also about developing a loving relationship with the love of our lives, which is our higher self. It's all the energy is there, just waiting for us to use it constructively to create the life of our dreams. Go out there, have a great week. Learn to trust our guts. Listen. If it doesn't feel right, it isn't right. If we feel a red flag or listen to what our body tells us. Our body is like a communicator for our higher self. So listen to our bodies too. Listen to it all so that we can be guided and directed to the life of our dreams. That's our challenge this week. Come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational oracle messages that work to keep us balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher self during the day. I also like to post quirky, out-of-the-box memes that make us think, but also can offer some guidance and direction if we're a little lost and need to find our way. Just check out the Facebook page. You probably will find what you're looking for. Don't forget to come check me out every Sunday at 10 o'clock. I come out with a new astrology forecast for the week, plus the spiritual guidance to go with it. And please, if you like what you're seeing today, like, subscribe, and share this stuff so that we can get everyone off their butts and doing their work so that we can move into the Aquarian age successfully, healthily, lovingly, and together. Make it a great week. Trust your gut. Namaste.